Okie dokie artichokes, this is our first 5-minute piano practice session thingamabobber. So why 5 minutes? Because it's short, it works. Also because I heard a really interesting story about a medical doctor in training who wanted to learn guitar, but he didn't have time because he was in the middle of residency. But this guitar teacher taught him this 5-minute exercise that he was able to do while on his break, and it worked. So we're gonna do 5 minutes. Actually, it's more like 5-5-5. We'll see. We'll, modify as time goes on, if necessary. So 5-minute scales, 5-minute Goldberg variations, because that's the project I'm currently working on, and then 5 minutes of improv, because that's an important skill. All right, so Goldbergs. Because of the primacy and recency effect, which means that you tend to remember and be good at the first and the last things, I'm going to start working on the Goldbergs from the middle. And I have my trusty timer here, which means we're starting with variation number 20, which is in G major. So the scale we're going to practice is G major. And I'm just going to do a very standard, regular practice first. Do I have my metronome here somewhere? I think I should have my metronome here somewhere. Did I not bring my metronome out? Dang nabbit. Oh, here it is. Metronome, I need you. I need a thou. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do regular run through G major scale, 5 minutes, then 5 minutes working on variation 20, 5 minutes improv, and that's it. That's it for today. All right, 5 minutes, go. Starting with G major, standard practicing thing that I learned from my old teacher is one octave, quarter notes, then 2 octaves, eighth notes, then 3 octaves, triplets, and 4 octaves, 16th notes. Okay, let's do that again without the talking because I wasn't focused. Okay, there was a mess up there. Left hand. Okay, it works when I push it, but there's some tightness over here. So let's slow that down. Left hand is always my weakest hand because it's my non-dominant hand. That's fine. And then whenever I have some weird physical stuff, partly because I haven't practiced in a while, like seriously. So one thing that we can do to try to make it smoother and get the myelin forming in the brain is dotted rhythms. Then we do dotted rhythms the other way. Clusters like this. Okay, so the trickiest parts I can feel are when I go underneath. definitely feels a lot more awkward, and I can still feel this tightness over here. So one thing that my teacher taught me a long time ago is when you're feeling tight, especially, well, she taught me this for octaves, but one thing you can do is when you play the octave, flip your hand over, trains your muscles to relax a little bit. And not rigidify into this like thing. So don't know if that helps as much with single notes, but we'll see. You can still hear the unevenness. So, well, this is where it would be helpful to have a metronome. We're at 64. Let's go up to, how much time do we have left on the timer? 24 seconds. All right, let's go to 100. 100's pretty standard. Whoa. Why did I feel there? Oh, because it was right after this. So you want to isolate the thing that's giving you the most problems. And there goes my timer. I should turn up the volume so I can hear it. Anyways, that's 5 minutes. So, whoops, hold on. Done. So make a note to self. Next time we have to start with the 5 minutes scales. Left hand only, focus on crossovers. And then it's time to look at variation 20. And let's go, 5 minutes on the clock. Boom. So do we want to start in the middle or do we want to start at the end? We already played through the whole thing once. You should always do that once, but don't overdo it because then you start to bake in bad habits. Let's look at the middle. Okay, that's pretty bad. Let's see. Obviously, we can't practice the whole page in 5 minutes, so we need to break it down. Do you want to just go backwards? All right, so if we go backwards, the last line is... Whoa. Okay, 2 lines. Okay, see, the thing's a little tricky about Bach is that he has so many lines that are layered over each other all the time that it's hard to find out where you should cut something and work on it. So no mumbling, no unclarity, none of that. If you hear yourself being mumbly, you need to stop and fix it. Okay, where do we start? I think 2 lines is too much for 5 minutes, and I've already wasted like a whole minute deciding what I'm going to work on. Whoa, not just 1 minute, 3 minutes almost. Let's just do last line. Last two measures. Okay, so two measures. The most ungraceful of my two hands. I only have two, but I said it as if I had more than two hands. But anyways, and then so I have a feeling with only 5 minutes at a time, I'm probably only going to be able to practice 2 measures at a time at most, give or take a measure maybe. Okay, so eventually we want to, this has to be very graceful and light and dancey, but for now, slow down. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest, rest. No, here. What's wrong with my eyes? It's been a long day. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Do we want to do that? For some reason. There's no volume. I don't know why, but the iPad screen says time is up. One quick run through. Whoa. Ah. It's hard to do a turn when your hand is being impeded by your other hand. Anyways, that's it. All right, scales. Goldberg's improv time. 5 minutes on the clock. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for this third section. Well, I'm running the clock as we speak, but let's see. Do I want to do hymn improvs? Well, one thing I need to practice is key changes. Oh, let's play a game. Let's play a game. Bring out my props that I usually use during improv sessions. And let's pick 2 keys. Thank you for that lovely sound. Okay, we'll just pick 2 random keys and then challenge myself to improvise something that goes from one key to another, because key changes are my kryptonite. Okay, so we've got an R and we've got an H. R stands for D, H stands for A. Okay, so from D to A. Oh, from D. Okay, because I need my spinner, so let's put this down. All right, I'll have to reset this. Hold on. Reset my timer because this whole part doesn't count. Okay, I don't have a trusty animal with me right now. Oh, I do. My bunny is still here. All right, bunny, be my pointer. Okay, so D is this, right? Okay, D, natural, flat, or sharp? And D sharp. Okay, and then A sharp. D sharp to A sharp. A sharp, D sharp. Okay, that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. Both rather challenging keys. Okay, let's see. D sharp to A sharp, D sharp to A sharp. D sharp. Oh, good grief. I have too many things back here. Okay. Start the timer. 5 minutes. D sharp. A sharp. That's a perfect fourth relationship, which is, you know, not that helpful because I don't think in terms of theory that well. Okay. That's too much to believe. Where did I even end up? What is this? I'm in E major now. What is this? No. D sharp to A sharp. A sharp is where we're trying to go. Now I'm at an F minor. And now I'm in A flat, G sharp. Now I'm in C major. I always end up in C major. Wow, yeah, that didn't work. No, I mean, I ended up in A flat. No, start over. D sharp, D sharp. Oh, I hear something. I'm G sharp. It's easy to go perfect fifth. Why am I in F now? Okay, well, I sort of forced my way into A sharp, but that was not good. Okay, obviously an area of improvement. We'll keep playing this game. And that's it. 5, 5, 5, 5 minutes of scales, 5 minutes of Goldberg, 5 minutes of very messy improv, and that's it for today. Bye.